What is it about the great British Union flag that sends the Leftwaffe into a frothy-mouthed frenzy? What is that? I've never understood the hatred for a flag in my life. If there's a flag they should hate, it's the ISIS flag. It's the flag of terrorists who have done the most awful things to other people. Of course, Britain also has a history with colonialism and empire building, invading, but that's all in the past. I think we've more than made up for all that thanks to our constant pandering and saying sorry for everything and giving money. Of course, money's a big band-aid or plaster to right historical wrongs, isn't it? Hence repatriations, etc. Now, if you're a inhabitant of this island or a native and you're the English, Scottish, Welsh, Ulster, then you are proud of two flags if you're proud to be British. So your own nation and the British flag. There's nothing wrong with that. They call it the butcher's flag, the lefties. They hate it that much and they call us the flag shaggers. But literally everything they have an ideology for, everything they support has a flag or a colour or something. And we're the flag shaggers. Make sense out of that. I am, of course, talking about the chip shop in Greenwich in London, who has been told, or the owner of whom has been told, to paint over a mural he had made for a couple of grand on the side of the building. That is a giant cod with the British Union flag waving at the background, and that's it. Now, somebody somewhere has taken offence to this for some reason. I think I know why. It's the permanently offended lot, isn't it? Permanently offended. And so the guy, according to Greenwich Council, has to paint over this and just leave it blank. Now, the MP for Greenwich and Woolwich is a Labour MP. Go figure. The most unpatriotic, un-British political party in Parliament at the moment, along with the Lib Dems, which are a national joke. They're just... You have to be two sheets to the wind insane to vote for the Lib Dems and have no common sense whatsoever. Anyway, so this poor guy's had to do this now and he's appealing it. And here's the thing, he's an immigrant, he's a Cypriot. He came here in 1977, abided by the law, got a job, had a business, this business, employed people, contributed to our economy, paid taxes, etc. And it's the kind of immigrant we need, really. I've got no problem with immigrants as long as they do what this guy did. Integrate and don't cause us any hassle. And don't keep asking for more rights than we do. At least try to assimilate, like this guy has. And I tip my hats off to him, I really do. And this is the problem. There are the constantly offended people in this country who have a sick, irrational hatred of Britain and everything British. Now, if I was an immigrant and I lived somewhere and I didn't like their culture nor their flag, I'd bugger off. I'd come back home. I really would. But the people here who do this, who get offended because our flags give them anxiety, they know for a fact that the pandering local councils will give in and do as they're told if enough people complain. Hey? Am I right or am I right? Local councils, as well as politicians, are woke as hell. So can you imagine the Leftwaffe in Greenwich Council and this Labour MP rubbing their hands with glee at the thought of having the power to tell this guy to remove his offensive British Union flag. That flag represents Britain, for heaven's sake. It's our symbol, like everywhere else has a symbol. But no, this symbol is triggering to these snowflakey weaklings, these insufferable piss bags amongst us. who are offended by... I mean, there's people who come here who don't like us and don't like our symbols and history, language, traditions, but we've got these people amongst us as well. Self-loathing, virtue signalling lefty prats. And that's what they are. They really are. They want our history scrubbed away. They lie about our history. They put stuff into our history that didn't exist. And they're taking away everything else. They're changing street names. They will change our flag. They'll get their way. They'll change that flag into some multicoloured monstrosity so it represents everyone and everything. And their dog, if it identifies as a dog. That's where we are now. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. I mean, telling someone... the council told the guy that the mural and the Union flag in it was inappropriate for the area. That area is in London, Greenwich. London, capital of England. England is in Britain. I mean, how can the national flag not be appropriate for the area of the nation in which it resides in? It's like going over to, I don't know, South Africa and then telling the people in Cape Town, oh listen, take that flag down, it's inappropriate for the area. They rightly tell you to fuck off. They really will. And rightly so. But these are the people we're living with now. And it's all about, it's a cultural assassination of our country. That's how it starts. These people, whoever they are, they get into high offices in order to do this and do their own thing to scrub our identity off everything. They will change the history books. It's 1984 come to life. It really is. And this is the latest stage. Banning the flags. Then they'll be banning something else. And then at the end they'll be banning us. Sadly. I know it sounds a bit conspiratorial, but there we go. That's what I think. And it's happening right now. I never thought I'd see the day. As a lad who grew up playing with little toy soldiers with British flags, etc. And now there are people in this country offended by the British flag, telling not just migrants who've come here and contributed, but people whose ancestors bled into the ground, into the soil of this island. We've been told to remove British symbolism. It's not hateful symbolism. It's not like it's the swastika or anything, is it? It's not the ISIS flag. Then again, you're more than welcome to fly the ISIS flag in London than you are the Union flag, as the Met Police showed us. Ain't that the truth? And there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, Roger Trout.